Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Texel Mindset. My name is Reynold. I will be your host for the evening. This is going to be version 2 of the PDF that we downloaded directly from the Course Career website. This is for the sales development terms. So I've taken all the keywords and their explanations and popped them here into Quizlet so I can create an audio video file so you can review while you are driving, cleaning, cooking, DoorDash, whatever that it is that you happen to be doing in your day-to-day activities. You can listen to me in your background or really listen to this AI in the background, giving you the keywords and the explanation. With that said, I hope this will help you pass the exam, and let's get started.
Account. An account contains all the records of customer interactions, including contact information, preferred services, and transactions with your business. An account is created after the first time a customer buys from your business. Account Executive A, also known as Closer. A sales team member in charge of closing deals by converting qualified leads into paying customers. Account Manager AM, also known as Farmer. A sales team member in charge of managing and upselling existing clients and accounts. Annual Recurring Revenue, also known as ARR. The amount of money a customer pays you every year on a subscription model. Annual Contract Value, also known as ACV. The annual contract value is the average annualized revenue per customer contract. ACV is usually compared against customer lifetime value, also known as CLV/LTV, to see how long it takes to pay back the cost of acquiring a customer. Account-based selling. Account-based selling is a strategy where the entire company coordinates to pursue high-value accounts. The departments that are most typically involved in account-based selling are sales, marketing, and customer success. Business Development Representative, also known as BDR. Also known as a Sales Development Representative or SDR. This representative is a sales specialist focused on finding new prospects, establishing foundational relationships, and updating the sales pipeline with new leads. Business to Business, also known as B2B. Selling business to business. Business to Consumer, also known as B2C. Selling business to consumer. Business Unit. A group of people representing a specific department or product within a company, such as accounting or manufacturing. Buyer Persona. A buyer persona is a representation of the ideal customer for your business. Companies create buyer personas based on market research and data about existing customers. Buying signal. A buying signal is a verbal or nonverbal cue that show a customer is ready to make a purchase, such as signing up for a free trial or asking about contract specifics. Picking up on these signals can help sales reps better focus their attention on customers that are giving off more buying signals. C-level/C-suite. Highest level executives. C stands for Chief, like Chief Executive Officer, also known as CEO. Champion. A prospect within a company that wants to purchase your product or service and is willing to do everything they can to help convince the others in the company to make the purchase. Channel partner. A person or company that offers services or products on behalf of another company. Channel sales. Focusing on different sales channels such as an in-house sales team, retailers, referrals, dealers, etc. Churn. The percentage of clients that leave or stop using your services or products within a certain time period. Closing ratio. A closing ratio is the number of deals closed compared to the number of engaged prospects. This ratio can be used to evaluate the performance of an individual sales rep and forecast sales. Clients. Closed opportunities, paying clients and people that your account managers should take care of. Closers, also known as account executives or also known as AE. Closers or account executives, they are focused on closing deals and they only prospect a small number of strategic accounts. Cold call. Attempt to engage with a prospect that you don't yet have a relationship established with on a call. Cold email. Attempt to engage with prospects via email, sending a sales proposal to someone that you don't yet have a relationship with. Customer acquisition cost, also known as CAC. The cost of acquiring new paying clients. Customer lifetime value, also known as CLV. Also known as lifetime value or LTV, the total lifetime value of one client in terms of the revenue they'll bring before they churn. Customer relationship management, also known as CRM. A software or internet-based service that helps business owners and sales professionals manage their sales pipeline, track prospects and related activities throughout the sales cycle. Customer success. A strategy and a proactive mindset that helps reduce churn rates, increase customer satisfaction with the service product, and the predictability of recurring revenue. Decision maker. The person in charge of making the purchasing decision at a company. Fortune 500. A list of 500 of the largest companies in the U.S. based on revenue. Gatekeeper. The person who answers the corporate phone and decides to let you talk to the decision maker or not. Ideal customer profile, also known as ICP. Ideal customer profile is a profile of an ideal client for your business. Inbound. Interest that comes in received cold emails, submitted forms. Inbound sales. Sales that happen as a result of customers directly approaching and engaging with the brand company. Lead. Someone who is a potential fit to purchase your product or service. Lead generation. All of the activities that have a goal to generate interest around a product or a service through different methods: content marketing, PPC, referrals, outbound marketing, and partnerships. Lead nurturing. Engaging and building a long-term relationships with existing prospects. Lead qualification. A process of qualifying if a lead is a good fit to purchase your product or service. Lead scoring. Assigning a value to every lead based on predefined criteria in order to rank leads in terms of engaging priority. Influencer. Someone who has a strong influence over the purchase of a product or service but isn't the final decision maker. Marketing qualified lead, also known as MQL. A lead that will most likely become a paying client based on what pages the lead visited, what action they took on the company website, and other online engagement. monthly recurring revenue, also known as MRR. The amount of regular and predictable income a company expects to receive every month. Onboarding. A set of actions or a process of introducing a new client to a service or product, setting up an account and introducing the client with their point of contact at the company. Opportunities. A qualified lead that is a good fit for your solution. An SDR has qualified this person as someone who has the need and ability to purchase. Outbound sales. Cold calling, cold emailing, and social selling with the goal of initiating contact with a prospective client and ultimately closing the deal. Point of contact. A person or a department within a company that the client can reach out to with questions or specific requests. Profit margin. Profit margin is a ratio of profitability that reveals how much money a company actually makes. It is the amount by which revenue from sales exceeds costs. To calculate profit margin, divide your gross profit/revenue cost of goods sold by revenue. Prospects. A list of names and contact information in some type of list, database, or CRM. Referral. Method of generating new sales leads where someone refers a potential client to you. Return on investment, also known as ROI. Shows the effectiveness of the initial investment. It is a ratio between net profit and the cost of investment. SaaS. An acronym for Software as a Service. Sales acceleration. Speeding up the sales process using different tools and technologies to boost productivity and efficiency. Sales automation. A process of automating sales workflow by using software or an online tool. It can help simplify, speed up, and streamline the sales process. Sales cadence. A determined sequence of sales activities and the frequency at which the sales team interacts with leads. Sales cycle. Predictable sequences and stages that a company goes through as they sell their product or service. Sales demo. An event that serves as a showcase of the product or service that the company is selling. Sales development representative, also known as SDR, or an SDR, sales representative focused on prospecting and finding new sales opportunities.
Now I want to provide a quick interjection here real quick. Sales development representatives, also known as SDRs. Just because we see the word sales in our title, most of us that are here are for the SDR certificate. SDR stands for Sales Development Representative. Just because you see the word sales, you do not sell products. I'm going to repeat that. SDR does not sell products. The only function and primary function of an SDR is to focus on prospecting and finding new sales opportunities. We focus on prospecting and finding new sales opportunities. We do not sell the product. I've seen this question pop up where they ask, does a sales development or SDR take part of the sales? The answer is no. We are not allowed to sell the product. Focus on prospecting and finding new sale opportunities. You don't see anything here about selling. Okay, I'll play it one more time and we'll keep going.
Sales Development Representative, also known as SDR, or an SDR, sales representative focused on prospecting and finding new sales opportunities. Sales Enablement, providing sales professionals with the necessary tools, technology, training, and other resources in order for them to have better performance at customer engagement. Sales Funnel, a visual representation of sales processes with defined stages that every potential client goes through as they are led towards a final decision, buying a product or service. Sales Pipeline, a visual representation of a sales process and stages of each individual prospect. Sales Prospecting, a process of finding and identifying new prospective clients using different outbound methods, cold email, social selling, advertising, etc. Sales Qualified Lead, also known as SQL, a potential client that already met all the necessary criteria and is forwarded to account executive, also known as the closer to close the deal. Scraping data, extraction of large amounts of data from websites. Segmentation, a process of dividing a large market or contact list into smaller segments based on different criteria, location, company size, revenue, etc.
Now, in case anyone is confused with segmentation, quick explanation. Let's say you happen to work in the city, Manhattan, or town, Florida, doesn't matter, and you break the areas by zip code. If you're in Florida, down South Florida, you may say, okay, well, you take Hialeah, you take Miami, you take South Beach, you take Broward County, such and such and such. You're segmenting. If you're in Manhattan, it may, well, all right, Keith, you got East Side. John, you got the Lower East Side. Lisa, you're going to do Midtown. Mark, you're doing Uptown. Or you may say, hey, you got this zip code, you got this zip code, you're going to cover this zip code. You're segmenting the prospects. Okay, let's play it one more time because I know this one is a little bit confusing.
Segmentation, a process of dividing a large market or contact list into smaller segments based on different criteria, location, company size, revenue, etc. Social selling, a sales tactic that involves using social media as a sales channel. SDRs engage and create relationships with prospects by probing their needs and providing relevant and valuable insight. Top of the funnel, a term that refers to the top of the sales or marketing funnel, where all prospects go through a qualification process, both from inbound and outbound efforts. Unique selling point proposition, unique features of a business that sets it apart from the competitors. Vertical, a specific segment of the market where a business targets only a specific industry, sector, or niche. Bonus, what is the goal of an SDR? An SDR's primary goal is finding new customers. Most of your time should be spent either prospecting or preparing to prospect.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this will conclude this study guide Hopefully this will help you articulate these keywords a lot easier. As I mentioned, I will provide the direct link to this page on Quizlet. You will find that in the description. You can click on it. It will take you directly here if you want to come and do the practice test manually. I will be doing these cue cards very soon where we can actually, I'm going to give you one quick test or maybe two. We're going to play the keywords, pause for about 4 to 5 seconds, and then we'll get the answers. Okay, so I'm going to give you a quick test of what the next video is basically going to be about, where you can test yourself. This is pretty much just to listen to the, if we go to account, listen to it.
Account. An account contains all the records of customer interactions, including contact information, preferred services, and transactions with your business. An account is created after the first time a customer buys from your business.
But when we do the cue cards, let's go to account. Okay, we may play something similar to this. We're going to pause for about 5 seconds to 7 seconds and see if you can answer the question. Here we go.
Account. Account Executive A, also known as closer.
Okay, I actually messed up on that one. Let's try that again. Okay, here we go. So actually, let's try something else. Now, we're going to play this, and then I'll give you a few seconds to see if you can explain or properly articulate what this keyword means.
Account Executive A, also known as closer.
That was your time to try and answer that question or explain that keyword. So here we go with the meaning.
A sales team member in charge of closing deals by converting qualified leads into paying customers.
Okay, here we go, another one. We're going to try this one. I'm going to play it.
Buyer persona.
You're going to get about 5 to 7 seconds to try and answer that. What is a buyer persona? Okay, time's up.
A buyer persona is a representation of the ideal customer for your business. Companies create buyer personas based on market research and data about existing customers.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that will be for the next video. So continue to listen to this how many times as you need, and then you will come and try the study flashcards. That's the next video that's going to come up, is the flashcards. Again, you're going to have the keywords, about 5 to 7 seconds to try and answer it to see if you can answer what those keywords and give the explanation. That is a way to test yourself. All right, I will see you guys in the next video. If this video was helpful and it helped you out, just drop me a like so other individuals such as yourself who may be looking to study for this test can find this video. And I thank you for spending your time with me. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.